Taking a look once again at the Ford Ranger axle. This is one that I took 3 inches out of one side and found that it wasn't straight at the end of welding it back together. So I created this system of 4 bushings and a 1-inch diameter shaft to check the straightness. So there's these 2 bushings where the differential would go, and a bushing on each end where the bearing and seal would go. I made these extra long so I could see not only the position of the axle relative to the center section of the axle housing, but also any localized non-alignment of the bearing. In other words, even if the axle is straight, the bearing might be at an angle. So I wanted to check that. So I've got the 4 bushings installed and the shaft passing through the 4 bushings, but it's very difficult to move the shaft. I can grab it and with some difficulty get it to slide through. So I'm expecting that I'll be able to heat and bend the axle housing and get a much more free fit of this shaft through all 4 bushings. The concern I have right now, though, there's a gap here between the bushing inner diameter and the shaft. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to judge that the shaft is going through the center of that hole in the center of the bushing. Same goes for here. On these longer bushings, I'm not as concerned. I'll make a second video in a moment here with just the inner bushings to better illustrate my concern. Looking for the wisdom of the crowd here. Is this going to be close enough or not? Thanks, and be sure and watch my other videos.